about to bombard the operation. Certified priest, prophesy my occupation. This shit outrageous, they done made the truth docile. That's why we on the corner crying aloud, hostile. It's UPK style, can't stop now. Fathers war, UPK style, can't stop now. Fathers war, UPK style, can't stop now. Fathers warfare, couldn't last one round. Let the oppressed rise, let the rich mourn till the sundown. Enough with these chickens, about to make it hot, call it compound. This for my niggas, put the guns in the drugs down. This for my niggas, put the guns in the drugs down. This for my niggas, put the guns, drugs down. Dwelling in peace till the Lord called for the bloodhounds. Try to decide my death and got beside yourself. Swore drawn for what you perform. Gon' hide yourself. Devil got to die for his lies and his dreams. Ain't got no devil got to die for his lies and his dreams. Devil got to die, lies and his dreams. Ain't got no love for them crackers. Nah, just cruel intentions. And in my father's house is spinning mansions, plenty bitches. Worthy of vengeance, this your death sentence. I'm talking real slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter. That they do not rise, fill the world with lies. They die for your skin, die for your pride. I'm talking to you. So warn for your life. Yo, try to destroy my people. You gotta play the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Till the devils let the end slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah. Now they shook from vicious words, hand in book. Bout to take these rappers back to school. No sand and hook. They crossed the line, ain't no coming back. You became no cowards. The only thing sweet is the honor. Now they shook from vicious words out this hand and book. Bout to take these rappers back to school. No sand and hook. They crossed the line, ain't no coming back. You became no cowards. The only thing sweet, the honey jet. Righteous is the Lord. Give me rest from my sorrow and hand down death for them devils. There's no tomorrow. Why? Cause they violence leave a man a stiff corpse. You see a flag in the bench, I see horn, pitch full. Go ahead. So please believe me, the white man is a demon, and I ain't gon' vote for them to free me. Beat us till we the color purple. That's why this life till they broke like ceiling. You got this nigga on his knees. They wanna have peace. We screaming, let this bitch burn. 1,000 degrees. I'm laying in the bosom of revenge. I told her I'd do anything she please as I squeeze on the double D's. Fuck you mean? Talk on the hill. Slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah, slaughter. That they do not rise and fill the world with lies. They die for your skin, you gon' die for your pride. I'm talking to you, never got to die. So ride for your life. Try to destroy my people, gotta pay the price, nigga. You gotta hear, let them hear. Till the devils let the end is slaughter, yeah, slaughter, yeah.
The police just shot him for no apparent reason.
right? Shalom, Israel is going down. It's the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under the command of Junior Hahn, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the Wednesday night law class, man. Standing in for Officer Yalpakan. You know what I'm talking about? Tonight's topic is going to be the dietary law, man. You know what I'm saying? We are, you know what I'm saying, a product of slavery, man. You know what I'm saying? With that being in captivity, man, we grew up eating every abomination upon the face of the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? And the Christian church told us that it's a delicacy, man. You know what I'm saying? They told us lobster, you know what I'm saying, and shrimp, and king crab, and oysters, you know what I'm saying, is a delicacy, man. And that is not what the Bible told us, man. The Bible said that you have certain things that you are commanded not to eat, man. You know what I'm saying? And when you follow your stomach, man, and follow the lust of your heart, man, you know what I'm saying? Then you sin against the Most High, man. We gonna get, you know what I'm saying, come down like we usually do, though. You know what I'm saying? If you're a black, Hispanic, or Native American, you are Israelite according to the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're upon a learning that you are Israelite, you know what I'm saying? Now it's time to come back to your laws, statutes, and commandments, man. With that, you know what I'm saying? This is your Israelite starter kit. You know what I'm saying? Get you started, man. You know what I'm saying? In being in favor, you know what I'm saying? Of the Most High, man. The first thing you're going to need is a 1611 King James Bible. You know what I'm saying? No other iteration. Get you a 1611 King James Bible, man. Why you need a 1611 King James Bible? Because this is the purest form, man, that haven't been tampered with, man. This book right here, you know what I'm saying, was translated, you know what I'm saying? The brother named King James had this book translated, man. You know what I'm saying? From the ancient Paleo-Hebrew, from the scrolls, and the New Testament, man. It was translated by a brother named King James, man. Set on 3 thrones, Ireland, England, and Scotland, man. He had this translated, man, because he knew that his brothers and sisters was going into captivity under the English Empire, man. So with that, man, make sure you have a 1611 King James Bible, man. You know. Also, you know what I'm saying? You need this right here. This is a apocrypha. Now, in sometime in 1611 King James Bibles, you will have the apocrypha included. If you have a King James Bible with the apocrypha included, most are in Christ, man. And if you do not, make sure you have a apocrypha. You know what I'm saying? Why you need a apocrypha, man? Because it talks about how we became, you know what I'm saying, what you call today, you know what I'm saying, Christians, man. You know what I'm saying? How we was tortured, you know what I'm saying, and commanded not to even call ourselves by Israel, man. All of that right here, man, is in this book right here, man. You know what I'm saying? You need to make sure you have a apocrypha so you can have a complete record of the Most High. You also need you a Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. Why do you need a Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary? Because the Bible was written in Old English, man. There's a lot of words that you no longer understand or use today, man. You know what I'm saying? And even if you do know what the words mean, you have to understand the context in the way that it is used in these scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? You can make sure that you are correct. You know what I'm saying? When these scriptures are brought out to you, man. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says, show yourself approved. You know what I'm saying? So in order to do that, you have to make sure that you have a true understanding of what you read. Man. So make sure you have a Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary so you can look up these words and grasp, you know what I'm saying, what you are reading. And have a clear understanding of what you read. You know what I'm saying? And last, make sure you have a pen and a pad. You can write these scriptures down, man. Go back and look on them, man. You know what I'm saying? Pair them up with another parable, man. You know what I'm saying? With another precept, man. The Bible said precept upon precept, line upon line, here, there a little, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the way you can make sure, that you understand everything that you read, especially if you're a young man or a young warrior, about to become an officer, That stuff right here, it's good for you to write these scriptures down, man, and study them, And if you have any questions or comments or concerns, put it in the chat. We're going to break it down to the molecule, If I can't do it, got a piece of mouse in my boxes out here tonight. If we can't do it, we'll take it up all the way to the chain, all the way up to Commandant Salaki, all the way to 12 Shield General Muhammad, man, if we need to. So put your questions and comments in the chat. See right now and stuff, so we go ahead and get the class started. You know what I'm talking about? It's a nice topic, like I said. It's the dietary law. And with me while I start getting these scriptures ready to get up on here. Alright, we're going to start off in the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 4. And it reads, Nevertheless, shall ye not eat of them, but chew the cud, or of them that divide the hoof, as the camel. But because he cheweth the cud, but divided not the hoof, he is unclean, man. This is an animal, that the Most High told us, to leave alone, To not, not to, take his flesh and prepare it and eat it, man. This right here, this animal right here, chewing of the cud, man. Not chew of the cud, salaki. Let's read it back from the top. Nevertheless, shall ye not eat of them that chew of the cud. This animal chews of the cud. And we're going to have to get, I know a lot of brothers and sisters don't even know what the cud means. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to bring it out tonight. You know what I'm saying? So look, let's get the definition of the cud. The cud, a portion of food that is remaining, that's a remnant, salakia, such as a cow or a goat that regurgitates, from its stomach back into its mouth to be chewed a second time. The process is called humination or chewing the cud, man. You know what I'm saying? This animal right here, man, takes the food, chews it one time, and stores it in its stomach, man. And then later on regurgitate it, like throw the food back up, man, and chew it again, man. You are not allowed to deal with an animal that does that, man. You know what I'm saying? And when I say deal with, man, you can have a camel to ride on, man. You know what I'm saying? You can have a camel to pack your goods around like they did thousands of years ago. You know what I'm saying? Now we have trains and trucks and transportation, forklifts and stuff to do that. But back then, they used to use camels to transport things right there. The Silk Road and all of that, and exchange goods for trade. But this animal right here, the Most High told us not to eat of his flesh. You know what I'm saying? This animal right here is unclean. You know what I'm saying? It says, them that divide the hoof as the camel, because he cheweth the cud. You know what I'm saying? We just broke down what chewing the cud is, man. You know what I'm saying? Chewing his own vomit, man. You know what I'm saying? This animal, you know what I'm saying, eats something and vomit it back up and chews it again. You know? But divided not of the hoof. You know what I'm saying? And his hoof is not divided, man. You know what I'm saying? It said, he is unclean to you. The Most High said, this is unclean, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of, you know what I'm saying, a lot of the heathens, you know what I'm saying, they find it adventurous to eat all sorts of things, man, upon the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? You got Moab, you know what I'm saying, good night. You know what I'm saying? Moab will eat anything out of the water, man. You know what I'm saying? Anything on the land, man. You know what I'm saying? And when I say Moab, I'm talking about the Chinese, man. You know? These people right here is what the Bible calls, you know what I'm saying, heathens, man. You know? And these are people that are not of the Most High, man. These are not Lord's chosen people, man. So they can eat whatever they want, man. You know what I'm saying? They can eat whatever they want because the Most High, he doesn't give a damn about Moab or the Chinese. You know what I'm saying? Most High cares about you, Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. That's who the Most High gave his law, statutes, and commandments to, man, because he loved Israel. And when he gave you these laws, statutes, and commandments, man, he gave you laws, statutes, and commandments for you to have an abundance of life. You know what I'm saying? Everlasting life. You know what I'm saying? Not talking about being here forever. You know what I'm saying? But having generations of your family, man, within the earth. You know what I'm saying? So, with that, you know what I'm saying, chewing the cud right there is you know what I'm saying, a regurgitation that the camel does, man. And the Most High said that the camel will be unclean to you, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's go on to the next verse. Instagram on. Stand by, we will. Stand by, Israel. Give me a minute to add this Instagram. Salaki, we back now. Let's get into the book of Leviticus chapter 11 verse 4. And it reads, nevertheless, these shall ye not eat of them that chew of the cud, or of them that divided the hoof, as the camel, because he cheweth the cud, but divided not the hoof, he is unclean to you. Salaki, yeah. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 5. And Bakoni, because he cheweth the cud, but divided not the hoof, he is unclean. Like it. I don't even know what the hell a choline is. So we gonna get the definition of that right quick. Stand by, Israel.
It's like a donkey.
We're gonna bring it out. Alright, just the Google definition of the word coney. Coney refers to a rabbit. Rabbit fur. Particularly a European rabbit. Also refers to, you know what I'm saying? This is a, you know what I'm saying? Well, it's not. Whatever it is, the Most High told us don't deal with it, man. You know what I'm saying? Google says it's a rabbit, man. You know what I'm saying? Also, my boss says it's a donkey. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat the donkey or the rabbit, man. Let's continue. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 6. And Vahal. That's what, you know what I'm saying? That's what we just brought out. You know what I'm saying? You know, Vahal is a rabbit, man. You know what I'm saying? Leave that rabbit alone. I know some of us, you know what I'm saying? Me and Officer Mabatazar, we down here in southeast Texas, man, for Arthur. You know what I'm saying? For anybody outside of the zone that's watching this class, man. And there's all kind of things that, you know, some brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, enjoy eating, man. And one of them things is rabbit, man. You know, they like to eat the rabbit stew and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we read right here, man, where the Most High said, leave them damn rabbits alone, man. You know what I'm saying? It's unlawful for you to eat rabbit, man. You know what I'm saying? For all you brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, from Port Arthur to Beaumont to Orange, and surrounding areas, you cannot eat the rabbit, man. You know. It said in Bahal because it chewed, but divided not of the hook, man. You know what I'm saying? This is talking about the rabbit's feet, man. You know what I'm saying? Most High said that, you know what I'm saying? It have a dividend, you know what I'm saying, within his foot, man. You to deal with it. It said he is unclean to you. A rabbit is unclean, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7. And a swine. You know what I'm saying? Good night, man. This is some of you brothers and sisters toughest obstacle right here to deal with, man. Some brothers and sisters don't even want to come into the school because of that goddamn pork chop, man. You know what I'm saying? Because of them damn pork bones. You know? Because of them damn ribs. You know what I'm saying? But this is not my saying. This ain't Officer Mabatazar saying right here. This is in the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 7, man. This is from the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is the authorized word of the Most High, man. It says a swine and a swine. But it divided the hoof. You know what I'm saying? It has a hoof like certain animals that we eat, like the goat, the sheep, you know what I'm saying, and the cow. So it has the hoof, you know what I'm saying, and be cloven footed, but yet he chew it not because he is still unclean, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a disgusting animal, man. You know what I'm saying? He don't chew it because he got the right foot right here, but the Most High said do not eat the damn pig, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you at a dilemma. You got to figure out, you know what I'm saying, if you love the Most High and you want to follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, man, and be in the Most High's favor, man, or do you want to eat, you know what I'm saying, your grandmother's smothered pork chop? You know? You know what I'm saying? Much as you love your grandmother and your mama and your auntie and stuff and all the, you know what I'm saying? All the pig feet and all of that stuff that they got, and you know what I'm saying? Good night with the damn what's that they eat that be in the bucket, sir? The chitlins, man. Good night, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I went to over one of my uncle's houses one day and stuff, and I said, God damn, what is that smell? You You know what I'm saying? This is me as a young warrior, man. Young, little kid, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what is that disgusting smell, man? You know, and he had in the sink, he had these long strings that he, you know what I'm saying? Had like a little little holes that he squeezes water through and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, good night, what is that, man? You know what I'm saying? These chitlins right here. You know what I'm saying? You don't want some? Absolutely not, man. You know. One thing about food is food has a good smell, you know what I'm saying? A good smell and it looks pleasing to the eye. You know. That's how most food is advertised, you know what I'm saying? If the food looks delicious and then when it smells delicious, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's the icing on the cake, man. You know, but these damn pig intestines, these chitlins, they are neither pleasing to the eye or the smell is appealing, man. You know what I'm saying? We have to understand that this is one product of slavery, man. This is a result of captivity, eating the entrails of this goddamn hog, man. You know what I'm saying? This was fed to our ancestors right here, you know what I'm saying, by the goddamn devil that the Bible speaks of, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what he used to feed us, man. This is how we had to survive. Was eating the goddamn intestines, you know what I'm saying, of the damn animal, man. You know. That's how our ancestors survived. So why are we still today in 2025, you know what I'm saying, trying to eat some goddamn chitlins, man? You know? The Lord has lifted you up from that, you know what I'm saying? So why do you make it seem like it's a good thing, you know what I'm saying, to eat such, you know what I'm saying, such a filthy animal, man. And then not even the meat part of it, you want to eat the intestines, man. It said in the swine vault that he divided the hoof and be cloven footed, man. You know what I'm saying? These are some of the characteristics of the foods that the Most High told us that we could eat, man. You know what I'm saying? To have the divided foot, the divided hoof. You know what I'm saying? And not chew of the cud. You know what I'm saying? These are two things right here, but the Most High still said it's still unclean, man. They goddamn, you know what I'm saying? You know, that goddamn crackling and stuff that you like to eat on your lunch break right there, that is unclean, man. Let's continue. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 8. Or their flesh shall you not eat, huh? You can't eat the baby back ribs anymore, man. And if you watching this class from the first time right here, man, you know what I'm saying? And let this, you know what I'm saying, be in your spirit, man. Let this be in your mind forever, man. You know. You need to, man, tonight, get that goddamn them pork steaks out your goddamn freezer, man. Don't even put it in the trash. Don't put it in the trash outside. You know what I'm saying? Bring that trash can to the pump. The hog, the pig, man, is commanded by the Most High not to be eaten, man. It said, of their flesh shall you not eat. And their carcass, you know what I'm saying? The carcass is the bones, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, my grandmother, she used to love getting the smoked pork bones, man. You know what I'm saying? And she used to love the goddamn hog head cheese and stuff, you know what I'm saying? You know. But she, you know what I'm saying, was born in the 30s, man. You know, around that time there was the Great Depression and everything right there. They was, you know, low on, had low options on the things that they can eat. You know. But I know a lot of us now, you know what I'm saying, we take pride in that we eat chitlins and tripe, you know what I'm saying, and pig feet, you know what I'm saying, and the goddamn pig ears and stuff. You want to eat everything from the goddamn pig, man. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High said, of their flesh shall you not eat, and of their carcass. You can't eat them damn spare ribs no more. And them goddamn baby back ribs that you like to get from Chili's, man. You know what I'm saying? It says, ye shall not touch. They are unclean. You shouldn't even be, you know what I'm saying, picking up, touching no damn pork in the grocery store, man. You know what I'm saying? And there's another thing, you know what I'm saying, with that, you know what I'm saying, there's a lot of, pork is incorporated into a lot of products that you know what I'm saying, common products that you wouldn't even believe, you know what I'm saying, when you go to the grocery store. So it's not just you not eating the pork chops and the hog maws and the, you know what I'm saying, and the tripe and the chitlins and stuff, man. You have to read, you know what I'm saying. When you go to the grocery store, you have to pick up, you know what I'm saying, that product and look at the back of it. You know what I'm saying. Don't trust the goddamn devil, man. You know what I'm saying. You are still in captivity, man. This, you know what I'm saying. This enemy of that ours, man, he is a very deceitful, you know what I'm saying, enemy, man. You know, he puts pork even in the candy, man. The gummy bears and the gummy worms and stuff that your children eat. You know what I'm saying? 90% of the time contains pork, man. That gelatin. That jiffy cornbread that you like to eat, man, contains the goddamn lard, man. Lard is the fat of the pig, man. You think you go and just pick up some sausage from the freezer section and stuff like that? Eat the back of it, man. 90% of the time they use pork casing, man. It could say all beef. You know what I'm saying? It can say all beef, but that casing would be pork, man. You know what I'm saying? This is a very subtle beast of the field, man. You know what I'm saying? You have to be mindful. You know what I'm saying? It's not a light thing to serve the Most High. You know what I'm saying? It's a thing that you have to do diligently. You know what I'm talking about? Let's continue. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 9. Ye shall not eat of all that are in the Salaki. These ye shall eat of all that are in the waters, man. Now we going into the water, man. We going into what is good to eat and what is not good to eat in the water. Let's continue. Whatsoever have fins and scales in the water, you know what I'm saying? And in the seas and in the rivers, them shall you eat. Continue. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 10. And all that have not fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers, of all that move in the waters, and of any living thing which is in the waters, they shall be abomination unto you. Now, what does the scripture talk about, man? You know what I'm saying? It just says you can eat things that's in the water, right? You know what I'm saying? Let's go back to the top of the verse. It said, and all that have not fins and scales. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and knock some things off the list right here. You know what I'm saying? Because it said, you know what I'm saying, we can only eat the things that have fins and scales. So this includes, you know what I'm saying, this is going to kill a lot of you brothers and sisters, but this is your goddamn crawfish, man. You know what I'm talking about? The 10-pound bags of crawfish and stuff that you like to boil. You know what I'm saying? Throw all that seasoning in it, you know what I'm saying? Clean all the mud off of them. Throw your potatoes and corn and your sausage in there. You can't do that anymore, man. Crawfish does not have fins and scales. We knocked that off the list, right? You know what I'm saying? What else? You know what I'm saying? The catfish. Now, You know what I'm saying? Most, you know what I'm saying? Most people, they just say fish. You know? A lot of, you know what I'm saying? We gotta stop doing that. We have to be more intellectual in the things, you know what I'm saying, that we, you know what I'm saying, put in our body, man. You know? I asked my little brother one day and stuff, he said, I said, what y'all cook today and stuff? He's like, we cooked some fish. So we cooked some fish? What, nigga, what kind of fish? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I just, you know what I'm saying, just shake my head in disbelief, man. You know, how you don't care about, you know what I'm saying, what goes into your mouth. You know what I'm saying? And what fills up your stomach, man. You know what I'm saying? This nigga said he don't know what kind of fish it is. You know. And then I guess they look at me because they know I'm an Israelite, like, oh, here he come. And all that, you know what I'm saying? And stuff, you know, come to find out it's catfish. You know. He said he never eaten any other fish besides catfish, man. Good night, man. You know what I'm saying? We have to be aware of the things, you know what I'm saying, that we do, man. You know. Because if not, then you said willfully, man. You know. They said that all that have fins and scales in the seas and in the rivers and of all that move in the waters and of all living thing that which is in the waters, there shall be abomination to you, man. You know. So we got, okay, so we got catfish, we got, help me out, son. You know what I'm saying? What's some more abominations, you know what I'm saying, that's in the water that Israel loves, man? That goddamn, oh, good night, that's a good one, sir. That goddamn crab fest that you like, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you like to go crabbing and stuff, and you go, you like the what's the big ones? The king crab, snow crab, and all of that, man. Dungeon crab. You know what I'm saying? You can't eat that no more, man. That is unclean to you, man. Why you think the goddamn crab got all this armor on and claws and stuff? It's trying to tell you, you know what I'm saying? You know, this is not something you ought not be eating, man. You know, this crab does not have fins and scales. Man. You know what I'm saying? The goddamn crab got armor and spikes and claws, man. And it dwells, man, at the bottom of the ocean, man. The bottom of the river, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody in the chat put in some, you know what I'm saying? Some, you know, you got any questions about any of these foods right here, you can put it in the chat, man. We'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? What else? You know what I'm saying? Oh, the goddamn oysters. Now this come out the water, you know what I'm saying? This is a goddamn two seashells put together, man. You know what I'm saying? And I've never understood, you know what I'm saying, the fascination of eating the goddamn oysters, man. You know what I'm saying? I see they put some lemon and hot sauce on there and slurp that damn sea slug down, man. You know? That's the most disgusting thing right there, is that damn slug. What they call it, a bill spew or something like that. You know? You can't eat that, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't eat the damn oyster, man. You can't eat the crab, you can't eat the crawfish. Catfish is a bottom feeder, man. You know what I'm saying? What else, man? The lobster. That's a good one, sir. You know what I'm saying? But now, being in the goddamn oppressor's kingdom, man, he tell you that now this is what you want. You know what I'm saying? This is the thing that you want to do. When you have, you know, a nice sexy lady, you know what I'm saying? A sister that you're courting or whatever, you know what I'm talking about? When you take her out, you know what I'm saying? The goddamn devil say take her to, you know what I'm saying, a restaurant and buy her a big old lobster tail. You know what I'm saying? You know? But this damn lobster, man. This lobster, to eat the lobster, that is abomination, man. The lobster, like we marked off all the other things right there, does not have fins and scales, man. You can't eat that lobster, man. You know? And I was reading in a book, you know what I'm saying? They said back in the 30s and 20s, they used to feed lobsters to prisoners, man, and the prisoners used to be disgusted. Like, damn, why they always trying to feed us these damn lobsters and stuff? You know? But now in 2025, man, they charge you what? About like $30 a pound for the damn lobster, sir? You know what I'm saying? You know? Leave the damn lobster at the bottom of the ocean where it is so it can clean up the bottom of the sea, man. That's what the shrimp. Oh yeah, that's the next thing we're about to get into. But that's the thing right there that cleans up the bottom of the ocean. It cleans up the carcasses from the bottom of the ocean, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. It's a sea roach. You know what I'm saying? It's a roach. It's like you might not have in your house. You know what I'm saying? It looks scavenging for stuff right there, man. To eat up on. Nevertheless, the Most High says unclean. You know. Last but not least, you know what I'm saying? That I can think of right now. I've been in this school so long, man. It's your damn shrimp. You know what I'm saying? You know? You can't go to Shrimp Fest no more, man. You know what I'm talking about? You can't get the popcorn shrimp po' boy, you know what I'm saying, when you're in New Orleans no more, man. You know? Can't go to Papados and get the colossal shrimp no more, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know? You can't get that. You can't get what's that? The sea fest? Seafood fest? The seafood platter, man. Nah, man. You know what I'm saying? Not if you want to, you know what I'm saying? Not if you want to follow the law, statutes, and commandments, man. You know, don't let your damn stomach, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep you know what I'm saying? Put a separation between you and the Most High, man. You know, these are very basic commandments that the Most High gave us, man. And he gave us these commandments in order, you know what I'm saying? For us, you know what I'm saying, to not get the plagues that he put on people that eat shrimp, crab, and lobster, man. You know. You start wondering why you 30 years old and you got high blood pressure, man. You know. Because you like to eat the egg too fade, like also my bosses said, with the crawfish tails and you know what I'm saying? Is it working? You know what I'm saying? Is it worth being cut off? You know what I'm saying? You like to eat hey, what else? You know what I'm saying? You like to eat the clam, chowder and stuff, man. Damn, I'm just playing. I don't know no nigga that eat clam chowder. But don't eat it, though. Don't try it. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about what Moab do. Moab eat everything, you know what I'm saying? Don't try no squid. You know what I'm saying? You know? You want to try some sushi, eat your own damn shit. Make your own damn sushi, man. You know what I'm saying? What it's called, sir? Calamari. You know what I'm saying? They want to make it, they'll put a fancy name on there, you know what I'm saying? You know? Calamari. You know what I'm saying? That's a goddamn, that is a sea beast. That goddamn octopus. That's a goddamn sea beast. Why would you want to ever, you know what I'm saying, eat that, man? You know what I'm saying? Moab, you know what I'm saying? He gonna wait till the damn squid is even unalive. He throw him some soy sauce on it, sir, and some wasabi, and he just eat the goddamn squid, man. You know what I'm saying? Octopus, whatever the hell, you know what I'm saying? You can't eat that, man. Let's continue, man. Let me get back into the scripture. It said, "They shall even be an abomination unto you, man, and you shall not eat of their flesh. But ye shall have their carcass, but ye shall have their carcasses in abomination," man. You know what I'm saying? These, you know what I'm saying? These things that the oppressor, you know what I'm saying, advertises on TV, man. You know what I'm saying? Like the seafood fest and the damn, you know, all the shrimp that you can eat tonight and red lobster, you know what I'm saying? And all that, you know what I'm saying? You have to separate yourself from that, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let your mouth and your stomach, you know what I'm saying, keep you, you know what I'm saying, away from the Most High, man. You know, these laws is not grievous, man. And when the Most High, man, He's giving you the breath of life, man, when He gave you these laws and these statutes and commandments, man. Because He know, the Most High knew what He was doing when He told you not to eat these things, man. Because He knew, you know what I'm saying, with eating these things right here, He didn't put these things on earth to be eaten, man. You know? Just like the wicked place the Christian church is, man, you know what I'm saying? You know? That's where you're gonna have the catfish fry. You know what I'm saying? That is where you're gonna have the catfish fry. You know what I'm saying? At the Christian church. That's where you're gonna have the crawfish boil. And the shrimp boil. You know what I'm saying? At the Christian church, man. You know. The Christian church is not the place to learn about God. You know what I'm saying? If anything, if you want to learn, you know what I'm saying, and be encouraged to continue to sin, then the Christian church is the place for you to do that. You know what I'm saying? But don't never get it confused that is a place, you know what I'm saying, where the Most High dwells. The Most High does not dwell in the Christian church. The Most High, He doesn't dwell in any house, man. You know what I'm saying? But He's definitely not with the Christian church, man. Because everything that they teach out of that place, man, is a contradiction, you know what I'm saying, to this Bible right here, man. You know? And that's what a Christian need to call themselves, a walking contradiction, man, to the law, statutes, and commandments, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 12. "Whatsoever have no fins or scales in the waters, that shall be an abomination unto you," man. You know? He just brought it out, man. You know what I'm saying? If they don't have no fins or scales, leave it alone, man. You know what I'm saying? You like fish, get you some red snapper or some cod. You know what I'm saying? Or some you can't eat the damn tuna, man. You know? I know a lot of us grew up, you know what I'm saying, in poverty, in tough times and stuff, and it was always cheap to get the can of tuna, man, but you can't eat the tuna, man. The tuna does not have the scales, man. You know what I'm saying? And in order to get to the meat of the tuna, they have to cut the skin back, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no scales that comes off the tuna when you're processing it. You eat the goddamn tuna on the damn shelf, man. You know what I'm saying? Fins and scales. These are the things right here that you can deal with, man. You know. What I said red snapper, cod. Give me a couple more fish, son. You know what I'm saying? what's that? Perch, you can eat that. The drum, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Just make sure, you know, I just deal with red snapper, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the house of the red snapper right here, man. That's all we deal with over here, man. You know what I'm saying? But make sure that the fish have fins and scales, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, damn, what's the other one, man? It's a filthy little fish, man, that they eat it, man. It's gonna come to me, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. But yeah, just make sure you feel, you know what I'm saying? You dealing with anything that come out of water, you know what I'm saying? Gotta have fins and scales. Let's continue. Leviticus, this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 13. And these are they which that ye shall have an abomination among the fowls. Man, now we're getting into, you know what I'm saying, the things that fly, the things that are feather covered. You know what I'm saying? So this is what we're about to get into. Let's continue. You know what I'm saying? They shall not be eaten. They are abomination. The eagle and the ostrich and the osprey. You know what I'm saying? These are large predatory birds, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, these right here, you know what I'm saying? I don't think you can even get access to some of these birds right here, man. A goddamn eagle, you know what I'm saying? They'll pick your ass up and fly away with you, man. So leave the eagle alone, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's continue. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 14. And the vulture, man. You know, vulture is like a damn, it's like the pig of the owl, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't eat the vulture, man. I don't think we need to cover that too much, you know what I'm saying? But I tell you what, if the vulture see you laying down too long and stuff, the vulture will eat your ass, man. You know what I'm saying? We're not allowed to eat no vulture. So if you ever in another country and feeling, you know what I'm saying, you want to experiment, you know what I'm saying, you want to try nothing, don't eat the damn vulture, man. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that the oppressor finds adventurous, man. Trying these, you know what I'm saying? You know, I saw on the Discovery Channel when they, you know what I'm saying, said they had some lion meat for sale, man. And what the hell you want to eat the lion for, man? You know what I'm saying? You know? It don't make sense, man, but this is what kingdom be in right now for the time being. You know what I'm saying? It said, and a vulture, and a kite, after his kind, man. These are raptor birds, man. You know what I'm saying? These are predatory birds. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 15. Every raven after his kind. Let's continue. Book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 16. And the owl, and the night hawk, and the, what that word is? Cacao? Cacao, and the hawk, and after his kind, man. Leave the cacao, and the night hawk, and the owl alone, man. You know what I'm saying? And the little owl, and the cormorant, and the great owl, we'll continue, and the swan, and the pelican, and the gear eagle, and the stork, and the heron, after her kind, and the lapwing, and the bat. Now look. You know what I'm saying? The bat right there. Let's get back to that. You know what I'm saying? We already knew, you know what I'm saying? There's a race of people, man, that like to indulge in that, man. You know what I'm saying? And there's a reason why the Most High told us not to deal with, you know what I'm saying? None of these unclean animals, man. You know. Dealing, you know what I'm saying? The heathen, you know what I'm saying? Moab decided that he wanted to, you know what I'm saying, start eating the damn back. And we already know what happened after that, man. You know what I'm saying? You had a global virus that was the product, you know what I'm saying, of the consumption of eating back meat, man. You know what I'm saying? You know. Moab likes to eat the back, man. You know what I'm saying? That's where you get your coronavirus from, man. You know what I'm saying? We have to understand that there's nothing but, you know what I'm saying, wisdom, you know what I'm saying, in this book right here, man. You know? You know what I'm saying? If you believe that this book right here, you know what I'm saying, is just some stories and, you know, it's something that you ain't got to take serious, man, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you'll see, man. You'll see before your time is up, man. And I guarantee you, you know what I'm saying, this book right here is nothing but, you know what I'm saying, strength, you know what I'm saying, and wisdom, you know, especially for Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? These are our laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You know what I'm saying? These are things that we should do, that we just commanded to do. You know what I'm saying? You know, coronavirus came from the back, man. That's why the book of Leviticus 11, chapter 19, select verse 19 says, "Leave the man Babylon." You know, these laws, statutes, and commandments weren't given to Moab, man. You know what I'm saying? They got Buddha. Buddha didn't tell them not to eat the back, so. You know what I'm saying? You know, I guess Buddha forgot to mention that to him, man. You know what I'm saying? And all you brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying, that like to dibble and dabble in these other religions, man. You know what I'm saying? And there's no wisdom in these other gods, man. You know. Why leave your true power, man, your true living God, man, to go deal with the heathen and his gods, man? You know what I'm saying? Buddha didn't stop, you know what I'm saying? Moab, you know what I'm saying, for creating a worldwide pandemic, man. You know what I'm saying? This is our wisdom, man. This is our strength right here, man. These laws, statutes, and commandments. Let's continue, though. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 12. "And all fowls that creep, going upon all fours, shall be an abomination unto you." Good night. I don't know no bird that got, you know what I'm saying, that crawl on fours, man. If you do run upon it, man, leave it alone, man. Let's continue. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 21. "Yet these may ye eat of every flying, creeping thing that goeth upon all four, which have legs upon above their feet, to leap without upon the earth." So, you know what I'm saying? The Most High finna tell us what we can deal with, right? You know what I'm saying? It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 22. "Even these of them you may eat." You know what I'm saying? Now, this is the locusts. You know what I'm saying? If you enjoy chocolate covered locusts right there, you know what I'm saying? It's good for you to eat. You know what I'm saying? After this kind, the ball locusts, you can eat the ball locusts. After his kind, the beetle. After his kind, and the grasshopper. And after his kind, you eat the beetles, the grasshoppers, you know what I'm saying? The locusts, the ball locusts, you know. If that's your flavor right there, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead, man. You know what I'm saying? It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 23. "But all other flying, creeping things which have 4 feet shall be an abomination to you, man." You know what I'm saying? You know, don't eat the dragonflies and the mosquitoes and, you know what I'm saying? Leave that alone, man. It's unlawful and it's an abomination unto you. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 24. "And for these ye shall be unclean. Whosoever touch the carcasses of them shall be unclean until the evening." It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 25. "And whosoever bear out the carcass of them shall wash his clothes and be unclean until the evening, man. You know what I'm saying? When you deal with anything unclean, man, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully unknowingly, man. You know what I'm saying? You are unclean to the evening. You're gonna wash up. You know what I'm saying? And take them clothes off. Put you on some more clothes right there. You know what I'm saying? And you know, come into it, into the body, man. You know what I'm saying? Into the evening, man. When the evening comes, then you are unclean. Alright? So let's continue. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 26. And the carcass of every beast which divided the hoof and is not cloven-footed, nor cheweth the cud, are unclean unto you. Every one that toucheth them shall be unclean. Man. You know what I'm saying? We already got into that. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 27. And whosoever go upon his paws among all manner of beasts that go on all four, those are unclean to you. Whosoever touch their carcasses shall be unclean. Man. Yeah, man, you can't eat the bears and the dogs and stuff like that, man. You know, I don't think, us in Israel, we have too much problem with that, you know what I'm saying? We got some of us that like to, you know what I'm saying, be adventurous and taste these things, man. You are not allowed to be adventurous, you know what I'm saying? This is something that you are not allowed to do, man. You can't eat the gator. You know, I know a lot of brothers and sisters in Louisiana and over here in Southeast Texas. You know what I'm saying? Pull out the bone by horn and stuff. You like to eat the gator meat. You know what I'm saying? You can't eat the gator. You know what I'm saying? You can't eat the raccoon. You can't eat the possum. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's unclean and it's an abomination. Let's continue. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 28. And he that bear the carcass of him shall wash his clothes and shall be clean until the evening. They are unclean to you. Let's continue. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 29, chapter 11, verse 29. These also shall be unclean to you among the creeping things that creep upon the earth, the weasel, the mouse, the tortoise, and this kind. Can't eat the rats and the weasels and the possums and stuff. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 30. And the ferret, and the chameleon, you know what I'm saying? And the lizard, you know what I'm saying? I think people really dealt with lizards, but I saw, you know what I'm saying, in Florida, you know what I'm saying? That is a thing where they eat the iguanas now, you know what I'm saying? So, with your brothers and sisters that, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the heathens, man, they try to get you to eat some goddamn iguana, man. No, you know what I'm saying, you can't do that, man. Matter of fact, you need to separate yourself from anybody, you know what I'm saying, that ain't his, outside of slavery, that'll cause you to transgress. You know what I'm saying? The ferret and the chameleon and the lizard and the snail, you know what I'm saying? What's the fancy name for the snails that the goddamn oppressor like to eat in the restaurant? You know what I'm talking about, sir? Yeah, they eat the stuff. Escargot. That's what they call it. Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat the escargot when you go to Papa Do's, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't let somebody, they put it on the fork and say, here, try it. Don't try it, man. That is an abomination to you, man. Don't deal with the escargot, you know what I'm saying? And don't eat the mold, man. Damn, I ain't never seen a mold in my life. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat the mold, man. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 31. These are unclean to you among all that creep. Whosoever doeth touch them, when they be dead, shall be unclean unto the evening. Let's continue. The book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 32. And upon whatsoever any of them, when they are dead, do it fall, it shall be unclean. Whether it be the vessel of wood, or rivet, or skin, or sack, whosoever vessel it be, you know what I'm saying? These things right here, man, you know, back then, you know, it was a death sentence for anybody to bring anything unclean into the temple, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you don't want none of these things in your house, man. You know what I'm saying? Or none of your vessels on your floor right there, man. You know what I'm saying? Be real careful with the things that you bring around. Be more careful of the people that you bring around, man. You already know that you're not going to desecrate your house, you know what I'm saying? That's your sanctuary. You know what I'm saying? So be more careful of the people, you know what I'm saying? You know, your brother or your mother might, you know what I'm saying? They might stop to the seafood store, you know what I'm saying? And get them something to eat. They stop by their house and they, you know what I'm saying? Open it up there and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I remember one time Officer Mabatazar, he check, you know what I'm saying? One of his uncles at the door, man. He about to bring some abomination into the house, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what you have to do, man. You have to be diligent in the days, you know what I'm saying? That, you know what I'm saying? When you come into the truth, man, you know what I'm saying? And these things right here, you have to take very seriously. This is not some light thing that you take seriously. Let's continue. Where then any work is done, it must be put in the water, and it shall be unclean until evening, and it shall be cleansed. You know, we always, you know what I'm saying, need to practice, you know what I'm saying, being cleansed in this, man. You know, this is something that was taught to all the other nations, you know what I'm saying, through Israel, man. You know what I'm saying? Wash. And you can find men wash all through the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? After sex, you wash, you know what I'm saying? You know, you spill your seed or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Secretion and come out of you, man. Now you're unclean. You wash yourself, man, until, you know what I'm saying, to the evening. You know what I'm saying? I believe the sex is the next day, when you're unclean. You know. So us as a nation, man, every time you touch abomination right there, man, first thing you want to do is cleanse yourself, and get up out the clothes, man, and separate yourself from the church, man. When you talk about the church, you talk about other Israelites, man. The body, you know what I'm saying? Segregate yourself from that, man, until sundown. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 33. And every earthly vessel within in any the fallen whosoever it should be, you know what I'm saying? I think we good on that. Let's drop this. Let's get the book of Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 2. Get it there. The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 14, verse 2. For thou art holy people unto the Lord thy God, and the Lord hath chosen thee to be a particular people unto himself, above all the nations upon the face of the earth. Man. You know what I'm saying? The Most High gave you these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. He ain't giving it to the whole earth. You know what I'm saying? We already know, you know what I'm saying, that the word holy means to be separate, man. So the Most High, he put you over here, and he put the rest of the earth, nations of people over there, man. So, you know what I'm saying? Whenever, like we brought out the, you know what I'm saying, yesterday, you know, when they call you a nigga, be proud of it, man. You know what I'm saying? Considering the varmints with niggas, man. You know? It is, you know what I'm saying, an honor to be a nigga right here, you know what I'm saying? Like Captain Cesar, y'all say, this is real bigger university right here in the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge, man, under Commander Junior Honor, man. You know what I'm saying? This is where you learn how to be a real nigga. When we say that, man, being a real nigga is doing what the Most High commanded you to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Being a real nigga ain't, you know what I'm saying, out there commit some crime, you know what I'm saying, or selling dope, or, you know what I'm saying, transgressing your brother's woman, man. Being a real nigga, like Christ was a real nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? And follow these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. You know what I'm saying? And that means if you want to be a real nigga, man, you need to get into the Israelite school, man. You need to get an ISUPK, you know what I'm saying? Find a nearest one with you, man. And when you know what I'm saying, come into this school, you just enrolled yourself into the real nigga university. And let's continue, man. For by our holy people unto the Lord our God, and the Lord God had chosen thee to be a peculiar people unto himself, above all nations that are upon the face of the earth. Let's continue. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 3. Thou shalt not eat any abominable thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Any abominable thing, we just ran down all the abominable things, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, can't be adventurous, man. You know, can't eat the damn shark fin soup, man. You know, we can't eat the goddamn barrel. You know what I'm saying? You the shot the barrel, you know what I'm saying? You know, the goddamn oppressor say, shit, I shot the goddamn barrel, I'm gonna take him home and clean him up. And you know what I'm saying? Put him in the deep freezer, you know what I'm saying? Don't, you know. You can't do that, man. You know what I'm saying? The bear does not have the you know what I'm saying? The hoof, man. You know what I'm saying? The part of hoof. You can't eat the damn bear, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell you what's in the damn bear. You know. It said, thou shalt not eat any abominable thing. Let's continue. The book of Deuteronomy. The book of Deuteronomy chapter 14 verse 4. You know what I'm saying? Now let's get into this. These are the beasts which you shall eat, man. Now look, the Most High, you know, I just know a lot of people, they be like, damn, man, what can y'all eat? You know what I'm saying? You know, you talk to some people and stuff, they start asking you about the damn, you know what I'm saying? You don't eat pork, you don't eat shrimp, you don't eat crab, you don't eat lobster, you don't eat, no, I don't eat none of that. You know what I'm saying? But damn, what can you eat? You know what I'm saying? You know, they just have been, you know what I'm saying, in the under the oppression, you know what I'm saying, under the brainwashing of the goddamn devil. They feel like, you know what I'm saying, if you can't eat every goddamn thing on the face of the earth, then somehow you are deprived, man. You know what I'm saying? When the Most High gave you that, you know what I'm saying, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, he's trying to keep you alive, man. You know what I'm saying? He created all the animals. He knows which ones are good to eat, and he knows which ones that you should not eat, man. He's telling you this for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It is better to obey, you know, God, you know what I'm saying, than man. You know what I'm saying? I know all the scientists and all the nutritionists and all that stuff say, oh, ain't that wrong with it and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's better to believe the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? They'll do a study 20 years from now and say, oh, well, damn, pork is the thing that's giving you cancer. Now you like, oh, God damn, man, y'all told me it was the other white meat. No, sir. That's what they did commercials say, you know what I'm saying? Buy you some pork. You know what I'm saying? Buy you some tenderloin pork. It's the other white meat, man. You know? You know what I'm saying? It's better to obey the Most High, man, than man. Most High said don't eat it, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't eat it. But let's get into it. It said, these are the beasts which ye shall eat. The ox. You know what I'm saying? That ought to turn niggas on right there. As much as niggas like oxtails, huh? You know what I'm saying? Even though that's not oxtails that you actually eat, you know what I'm saying? Cow tail. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, I know that turned a nigga on, you know what I'm saying? That's what the most High put it in the scripture. You know what I'm saying? Y'all niggas that eat the ox, man, and its tail. The sheep, you know what I'm saying? You eat the sheep, man. You know? We in the past, so you know what I'm saying, we get down, you know what I'm saying, on some land, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we get down, man. You got Jeremiah Hyman out there, and the brothers and captains, you know what I'm saying, the captains and officers up on them, man. They be out there, you know what I'm saying, busting them lambs down, man. You know what I'm saying? And whatever the hell they season it with, good night, man. You know what I'm saying? Eat some sheep and some lamb, man. And a goat, you know what I'm saying? I know our Benjamite brothers, you know what I'm saying? You know, my rib, you know what I'm saying? She love getting goat, you know what I'm saying? You know. That goat, that curry goat, you know what I'm saying? The brothers love in the West End, in the Caribbean, man. You know what I'm saying? These are things right here that's okay, man. Let's continue. It's the book of Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 5. The heart and the roebuck and the fallow deer. You know what I'm saying? These are, you know what I'm saying? What's the heart, sir? The what? The heart. I know what the roebuck is. That's another deer. You know what I'm saying? Let's look it up. That's why, you know what I'm saying, at the beginning of the class, we tell you, you know what I'm saying, make sure you have this Zondervan Compact Bible Dictionary. You know what I'm saying? There's some words that we no longer use, you know what I'm saying, in the Bible, man. But that's okay, don't sweat. We're going to look it up, and we're going to get an understanding about it. You know what I'm talking about? What you got, sir? The heart is like a form of deer, man. These are, you know what I'm saying? These are forest creatures right here, man. The heart, the roebuck, you know what I'm saying? The fallow deer, the wild goat, you know what I'm saying? That's Billy Goat Gruff. You know what I'm saying? That's the wild goat, man. You know what I'm saying? You can eat them, man. You know, and the Hill dog. Man, what is that? Tiger. And the wild ox, man. You know what I'm saying? And something else. The shamoose. Camoose. You can see it better. Antelope. The pygog is an antelope. You know what I'm saying? These your forest creatures right here, man. Then look up that other one for me, sir. The one that's called is CHA. Chimosis.
Chimosis referred to a goat-like antelope found in the mountain ranges of Europe.
Okay.
So it's like a goat antelope.
Okay. Yeah, this guy, a goat antelope? You know what I'm saying? You ever run across a chimoose? You know what I'm saying?
Chimosis.
You know what I'm saying? Chimosis right there, he good to eat, man. Let me know what he tastes like. You know what I'm saying? And the pygog, eat that. The wild ox, eat that. You know what I'm talking about? The book of Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 6. And every beast that parted the hoof, man, you know what I'm saying? These beasts right here have the hoof, you know what I'm saying, where it has the split going up the hoof, and it got, you know what I'm saying, two separate parts, man. You know what I'm saying? And every beast that parted the hoof and the cloven, the cleft into the two claws, man, and cheweth the cud amongst the beasts, that shall ye eat, man. You know what I'm saying? Nevertheless, ye shall not eat of them that chew the cud, or of them that divided the cloven hoof, as the cow, and the hare, and the coney, and chew the cud, but did not divide the hoof. Therefore they are unclean. Man. You know what I'm saying? That's your dietary law right there, man. You know what I'm saying? If you have any questions or comments or concerns, put it in there. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Do you have any stuff? Let's see. No questions, comments, or concerns. You know what I'm saying? With that, so we get into the ISUPK security announcement. That's it. It's the ISUPK security announcement. We are the ISUPK, start out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. So as a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only and here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. That's 6 months. If a brother and sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to another brother and sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will report each other. After a 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Ties, which is a commandment. Numbers chapter 18, verse 21, Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Means 10 in Hebrew, ma'asharah. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department. Preach fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory, whatsoever amount you would like, of the holy convocations. Holy convocations. Feast of First Fruits starts after the Sabbath, unleavened bread, sundown, Sunday, April 20th, 2025. Count 50 days, celebrate the 50th day, Sunday, June the 8th, 2025, start before sundown. The closing of the feast is in about like 2 weeks, man. You know what I'm saying? So make sure, you know what I'm saying, if you attend the class, if you can't be present after school. With that, you know what I'm saying, if anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black, boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. This concludes the ISUPK security announcements. We'll turn the class over to Precinct Officer of 500, Mabakazar Yahweh, Monya Sha'ala, for the Lord's Prayer.
Stand, turn toward the east, and say the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Udash, Ayah, Shikah, Yahweh, Labakah, Ratazak, Ayah, Aisha, Ratazak, Ayah, Shemayim, Thundana, Call, Yawam, Wasalak, Abawat, Kasalak, Abawat, Wala'ah, Yaina, Side 1, Shayna, Mayan, Ra, Ayah, Laka, Alaka, Wala'ah, Hata Para, Aman. In English, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Yahweh, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day,
our day,
our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. individual. Give one courtesy salute to the teacher, individual. Mada Shabbat, Mada, Rock. Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakatah. Yahweh Mutai, Saul. Give one courtesy salute to the sisters, individual. Give one courtesy salute to the sisters, individual. Mada Shabbat, Mada, Rock. Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Yahweh Mutai. Dismiss.
Looking for the light. Me and my niggas prepared for the dog. You hear me? So we gon' get it on for the last days, nigga. You already know what it is. 140 for the rebel.
They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. Earn your stripes, dog. You with us or not? We can get it on when it's on. It don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. It's a problem, tell them pop off. I die for I let my colors fly, boy. For a nigga take me, they'll drop dead. AR, clean them up like a mop head. Say he cool, he bad, he really so tough. They like, damn, look what he did to Billy go rough. Little bitch, think she Kiki Palmer, silly hoe. She know I'm that bull, but I ain't from Philly though. I'm from the city where they say about that ribbon like Pat Pooch. Know them niggas plotting, gotta deal with me. Can't catch me slipping, got to steal with me. Just left Alabama, bought a chopper from some hillbilly move. He made my feel the blade. Leave them all bruised, come through like a plague. Rebel off the leash like a dog out the cage. Call me Johnny Blaze on Run West May. Watch your step get stretched like a limousine. So my brother bring that blade back wet. That's my enemy. Little nigga, this that cold, need to talk. Niggas know I got blood in my cup. I just sip it like it's grenadine. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war and see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. Tell them niggas good night, here come the bitch. Look, told them niggas get right or get left. UPK bad man, I pen to your flesh. Hellboy, rip the soul out of dead man's chest. Got the rate, the power, I been a showstopper. Yeah, they might hate, but I know they gon' watch. Zone on lock, and you know the flow prop. Iced out, got the drip out of David Jones lock. Know I got the plan, they say that you the man. No shit, Sherlock, I'm the one you heard about. Burn down the building, let them all watch. Throw that one west up, then I swerve out. Sick with this shit, I do not need a detox. He don't watch a step, blow him out them Reeboks. We taking over, I'm sending the word out. Can't see me, little nigga, I put you in a bird box. Look, it's One West practical, gladiator, maximum. Creep on them slow, but that Glock fire rapid. All I want is more power, more straps to blow. Ain't got excuse for no car, he gon' have to go. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out. On your stripes, dog, you with us or not. We can get it on when it's on, it don't never stop. First you get that power, gotta hold it down. Watch your step, boy, you on holy ground. They in the building, we in the spot. We can go to war, let's see who make it out.